So we were physically beat. There was physical aggression and verbal aggression. I don't want to say.
Where was the police?
There was the physical aggression of like from me putting the jacket, remove the pins from the jacket. The police arrived and divided us from like five meters between her and me, because actually they were afraid of me responding to her, because if I just receive the act, I can denounce her without having any other repercussion. If I have a response, it will be problem for me, not for her. So from a point of force, like from the law, I was in a point of being from having my rights on finishing having no rights because you responded with violence. So they put me far away from her. Obviously, I was quite hungry. I think I was for the rest of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was quite nervous about what happened, because I was really like Zen modality. I wasn't responding to any single verbal aggression and also any single physical aggression. And people still look at how did you made possible to not answer to her in any way. And I still don't know how. Maybe I understood that the situation was, for me, it was good, even though I was a victim in that moment. But then I knew that I was able to use it in order to promote what I was promoting till the moment with a manifesto. I said, we are against the violence, and you made possible the violence. And I am the witness of that violence. So from being a victim, I was using that card, it's in my own way, because honestly, okay, I'm a victim. Yes, I was a victim. You made possible the censorship, and you made possible the physical aggression to another person, to another Italian. It's not normal. But in the end of the day, what happened is that they didn't have no answer no repercussions from the universities. Only after 1 year, place.
But it's not a fail.
No. Actually, for me, it was a victory, because for me, it was a win-win.
The reason you're going to tell me why, but I'm just saying, like, this is like, for lack of Charlie Kirk, in America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is just was an amazing guy. What I said is what was, he was violently murdered, unfortunately, But he did amazing stuff, and one of the things that he did is he just really didn't care. He just went and he spoke what he thought the truth was in face of the opposite side really being very aggressive. I think it's that voice. I think Italy having its own Charlie Kirk moment, in terms of the
thank God without being murdered.
Yes, no, without violence. Listen. But he has such his legacy is past his assassination. People get assassinated and it's horrible. I don't think people are going to remember Charlie Kirk because of the fact that he got assassinated. It's amazing. When a person gets assassinated, you remember them for being assassinated. I feel like the first thought that people have when they think about Charlie Kirk, or at least Americans definitely, is they think about all the amazing, information that he put out there and the really open and fair debates that he had. If you've seen any of the debates that he's had with people, people really try to make him upset and angry and insult him. He has very open conversations, and I think that's one of the reasons why he had such amazing effect, right? So it sounds like Italy could really use a little bit of that, especially with the younger people, you know what I mean? That sort of that exposure, doing these sort of events and just sitting down and talking to people that are young, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, from this point of view, I was saying to you is basically it was a win-win situation. If it was censorship against me, I was winning, because what I wrote on a manifesto, it was the truth. On the other way, if I had the possibility to talk in that event, it was a win, because basically the situation is changing inside university. So maybe the manifesto put an importance to put a point in the public discourse on that matter and on that situation. And we made it possible. Obviously, it was, in the end of the day, it ended with the censorship, but actually it was a kind of turning point of the situation.